Nigeria, the giant of Africa, a nation of more than 220 million people, rich in culture, resources, and ambition. For decades, the promise of progress has been held back by political struggles, economic challenges, and infrastructural deficits. But in 2025, the story is shifting from massive social housing projects to digital innovation hubs, from highways connecting the north and south to energy ventures lighting up rural communities. Nigeria is building, investing, and redefining its future. Today we dive into the projects that are not just shaping Nigeria's 2025 but laying the foundation for decades to come. At the heart of Nigeria's 2025 development drive is one of the most ambitious housing projects in Africa, the Renewed Hope Social Housing Program. The vision is simple but transformative. Build 100 housing units in each of Nigeria's 774 local government areas. That is 77,400 homes in total. These are not luxury villas for the rich. They are designed to low-income earners, unemployed citizens, vulnerable groups, and internally displaced persons. Nigeria faces a housing deficit of nearly 20 million units. For many families, home ownership remains a dream. With this project, government hopes to bring dignity, security, and stability to households that have long been left behind. But beyond providing shelter, this program is also about job creation. Every house requires bricklayers, carpenters, plumbers, and electricians. Across the 36 states, thousands of young Nigerians are finding employment on construction sites. Housing is more than just walls and roofs. It's the foundation of community, security, and opportunity. If successful, the Renewed Hope program will not just build homes, it will build lives.
Housing units, first phase of the Cities and Estates program, targeting Nigerians across all income segments. On one hand, the Renewed Hope City will provide an average of 1,000 to 5,000 housing units per site in each of the geopolitical zones of the country and the FCT. A magnificent enclave in Karsana, beautifully carved out and portraying architectural brilliance with a mix of 1, 2, and 3 bedroom blocks of flats, 2 and 3 bedroom terraces, and 4 and 5 bedroom duplexes. Ibeju Lekki, Lagos is another location that has sprung to life. 2,000 housing units to be delivered here. One can only imagine how comfort, laughter, and dignity this place will provide for Nigerians when fully completed. According to sources like the World Bank, Nigeria's housing deficit is within the range of 17 and 28 million, a figure that Nigerian authorities say has not been scientifically verified. What is certain, however, is the ministry's determination under the Tinubu administration to address the issue frontally.
Number 2 is the Sokoto-Badagry Highway. Nigeria's geography is vast, from the arid plains of Sokoto to the bustling coastal town of Badagry. lies nearly 1,000 kilometers of untapped connectivity. The Sokoto-Badagry Highway aims to change that. This is no ordinary road project. It will be a 6-lane superhighway and at its core, a rail line running along the median. For decades, poor road networks have slowed Nigeria's economy. Farmers struggle to move goods to market, businesses face high transportation costs, and millions of travelers spend endless hours on dangerous narrow highways. With these projects, travel time will be cut drastically. Goods from northern Nigeria, onions, tomatoes, grains, livestock will move swiftly to southern markets. In return, manufactured goods and imports from Lagos can reach the north with ease. The Sokoto-Badagry Highway is more than concrete and asphalt. It is about national integration, a road that connects people, cultures, and opportunities, binding the nation closer together.
The Minister are Governor Nasir Idris, Minister for Budget and Economic Planning, Atiku Bagudu, Minister of State for Works, Bello Gorenyo, and other notable officials. The stretch of the highway passing through Kebbi State is over 258 kilometers, making this portion significant in the construction of the 1,068-kilometer highway project. Minister of Works, David Umahi, emphasized the President's commitment to completing the highway, referring to it as a legacy project.
So today we are here, like the Honorable Minister Budget said. I don't know whether the most precious sons of Asiwaju is the governor of Kebbi State. 258 kilometers. And he has directed for the second carriageway to be started. But budget, I will not start until you pay for that. Because, so it is quite, love for the people of Kebbi and people of Sokoto,
Energy has always been Nigeria's greatest strength and its greatest cost. With vast reserves of oil and gas, Nigeria has the resources to power industries and households across Africa. But mismanagement and underinvestment have held back progress. Enter the Nigeria Liquefied Natural Gas (NLNG) Train 7 project. The expansion of the NLNG plant on Bonny Island is one of Nigeria's most significant industrial projects. It aims to increase LNG production capacity by 35%, from 22 million tons per annum to over 30 million tons per annum. This is not just about export revenue, it is about jobs, skills, and global competitiveness. Over 12,000 jobs are expected during construction, with thousands more indirect jobs across supply chains. For Nigeria, Train 7 represents something bigger, a step toward energy security and a stronger voice in global energy markets. In a world moving towards clean energy, gas is seen as a transitional fuel. Nigeria positions itself not as a fading oil giant, but as a rising energy powerhouse. At number 4 is the DIERS Solar Energy Project. While LNG strengthens exports, millions of Nigerians still live without electricity at home. The DIERS program, launched under the Rural Electrification Agency, is designed to change that. Its mission: deploy solar power solutions to impact 17.5 million Nigerians. But DIERS is not just about electricity, it is about equity. The program prioritizes female-headed households and women-owned businesses, ensuring that the benefits of clean energy reach those often excluded from traditional power grids. From small shops powered by solar mini-grids to schools running digital classrooms, DIERS is transforming lives. Children can study at night, farmers can preserve produce, entrepreneurs can thrive in places once held back by darkness. Energy is life. With DIERS, Nigeria is not only lighting homes but also lighting pathways to inclusion, empowerment, and opportunity. And number 5 is Digital Nigeria. The 21st century is not just about roads and bridges, it's about data, innovation, and digital sovereignty. In 2025, Nigeria is making bold moves in the digital economy. First, the government is investing in hyperscale data centers. These massive facilities will host cloud services, secure national data, and attract international tech giants to Nigeria. Second, 75 new government-funded research programs are being launched, covering artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, blockchain, and biotechnology. And third, the Universal Service Provision Fund is rolling out new connectivity programs, including the Emerging Technology Center in Ogun State, to bridge the gap between rural and urban digital adoption. This digital push is not just about technology, it's about jobs for Nigeria's youth, who make up 70% of the population. It is about protecting national data. It's about ensuring Nigeria is not left behind in the fourth industrial revolution. Beyond government, Nigeria's private sector is also reshaping the landscape. One of the most ambitious projects is The Ark, a mega church being built by the Living Faith Church worldwide. Designed to host over 100,000 worshippers, it is one of the largest religious structures in the world. Then there is Alaro City, a mixed-use urban development within the Lagos Free Trade Zone, with residential estates, commercial offices, and industrial zones. Alaro City is envisioned as a self-sustaining, eco-friendly city. On the luxury end, developments like the Banana Island waterfront and the Address Homes in Lagos are redefining high-end real estate with modern architecture, waterfront views, and cutting-edge amenities. They attract Nigeria's wealthy elite and foreign investors alike. From faith to finance, Nigeria's private ventures show the diverse forces driving transformation: spiritual, economic, and aspirational. But progress is never without challenges. Inflation continues to squeeze Nigerian households. Insecurity remains a passing concern in some regions. Power supply is still unreliable. Corruption, inefficiency, and policy inconsistencies threaten to slow down even the most ambitious projects. Yet, despite these hurdles, Nigerians remain resilient. Each project, each investment is a symbol of hope in a country where hope is both fragile and unbreakable. What do these projects mean for Nigeria's future? If completed successfully, they could transform Africa's largest economy into a hub of housing security, clean energy, digital innovation, and continental trade. By 2030, Nigeria could emerge not only as a regional powerhouse, but as a global player in technology, energy, and urban development. The stakes are high, the road is long, but the vision is bold. Nigeria is building not just for a day, but for generations yet unborn. From highways to housing, from data centers to solar farms, Nigeria's 2025 projects tell a story of ambition, struggle, and resilience. This is not just about infrastructure, it's about people, about the millions whose lives will be touched. With a roof over their heads, light in their homes, roads to travel on, an opportunity to dream. Nigeria is still a work in progress, but in that progress lies a story of hope.